What is up, guys? I'm feeling really excited today because of these news, and I'm feeling really glad. And I just had a wank, maybe it's partially because of that. A wank always makes your mood better. But I think most of my good, mood is because of these news, because they are really fucking awesome, and they are. Release information of the DayZ Standalone, and this information is really awesome, I would say. There's some information of the release date, and Rocket, he also released a couple of screenshots, which I will show you soon. And he just released some basic information. And so to start it off, he says like this: the plan from here is straightforward, and I'm quoting now. The plan from here is straightforward. We will be releasing a closed test imminently, during which approximately 500 to 1,000 people will assist in ensuring our architecture is correctly functioning. This closed test will be focused purely on architecture, not the game design. So this basically means he will invite a bunch of players. I don't know if this will be famous gamers or just like friends and other game testers and stuff. I have no idea, but anyways, this sounds completely awesome. I would love if he threw in some like famous or recognized faces like Frankie on PC, Jack Frags, these kinds of people that could, like, with permission, throw out some restricted videos, of course, restricted, like show bits that Rocket would allow with the gameplay, and make it fun, might get them some extra players. And so he also talks about what he have improved and what he have what he have added. So when before, when you scavenged items, you went into like a store and you would see everything in like piles of stuff. Okay, so he have like extinguished or terminated that whole thing, and he has like the scavenge thing is now all the things are separated. So if you go into a store and maybe or a house or whatever, you can find like instead of finding a can of pasta or whatever, and like 5 cans of soda, you know what I mean, in the same place. Instead of that, you could find like the cans of beans like on the table, maybe under the bed. You could find stuff on on the shelves. There's a picture I will show you soon, where you can see the axes hanging on the wall. So there's a lot of cool stuff, and I think that might become like a really nifty thing, cause okay, might take a little more time to loot a place, but at the same time it adds some more realism to the game. And of course, if you don't like the whole standalone, you could play the DayZ mod. I don't know, but that's still a great mod. It's a great game, Arma 2, especially with a mod. So yeah. And also, when we're talking about loot, your bag and inventory, he have implemented, or he has fully terminated the old inventory thing, and he has fully rebuilt it from start, or from scratch, as you say. So now, instead of having this 2D inventory, you have a drag and drop 3D models rather than 2D pictures. So the inventory seems to be like really nice. I have no idea. I haven't seen it yet, but I think that might be really cool. Another thing he have added is really realistic viruses or diseases. So you might get like sick and stuff, and well, this also might add some extra realism to the game. But the thing is, I have played DayZ a lot. I'm not good. I'm not particularly good at the game, but you know, I've played it enough to have some experiences around most kinds of things. And there's this thing when you get sick and your character starts to cough, that might get like really annoying sometimes because you have to find antibiotics or he will lose all his blood, you know. And I'm thinking maybe these diseases or illnesses will just fuck the whole thing up. I don't know. Of course, he's a game developer. He will get under. What the fuck? I cannot find the words. He will, of course, find ways to make everything like fitting good. You know, maybe a cold will say that it will slow your speed a little. I don't know, or maybe you cannot run for as long as usual, or whatever. I don't know, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're fucking doomed. You know, it might not be that so that you lose all your fucking blood in like 10 minutes. So we'll have to just see and yeah, see what happens. So now I think I will show you the screenshots, or let's just wait. I'll show you the screenshots and let's take the best part last. So here we can see a screenshot where there's like some kind of like a pub, you know, like in those houses in Cherno. It looks kind of like that, but with a new design. So as I said, this new system with scavenging is gonna work in here. Like maybe there would be a can on the table and maybe a few drinks behind the bar. I don't know, but and maybe a can in the shelves and maybe a gun under the table. I have no idea, but you know, I'm just trying to visualize what might be the case in the future release. I don't know. But it's a quite an interesting picture. I like the new design. So to move on, we have this next picture with a new room, which I cannot remember having seen before in DayZ. So here we are in this room and we can see like outside. And the thing about the DayZ Standalone is that if I'm correct, this is what I've heard. You will be able to visit every house, like you will be able to enter every house. So there's no such restrictions as the door is locked, you know. So that seems kind of cool. And to move on to the next picture, here is another bar picture. So pretty much the same thing as the picture I showed you just before, but yeah, it looks really nice, the game. So moving on, here's the kitchen, and here's the scavenge part comes in here again. Like maybe you see this kind of open shelf. Maybe there you can find like cans and stuff. It seems like there's something in there, you know, maybe a can. And I was just thinking maybe you could open doors, like open shelves and stuff. I have no idea, actually. No idea at all. So that will be interesting to see. And moving on. Yeah, so here are some shoes by the wall. And here's this room. Quite big room. And I'm thinking maybe that's loot, you know, the shoes. I have no idea, but I'm just thinking because I've heard of this new custom character system thing that you will be able to customize your characters a lot more. So in this subject, let's move on to the next picture where you can see this woman, and she has like clothes that you have not seen in DayZ's the DayZ mod before, that's for sure. And she has like bare feet, and that's where I'm connecting these two pictures, because if she has those bare feet, and maybe you can like put on better other boots, like maybe different boots will have different attributes, like the warm clothes in I think it is it Taviana, or yeah, I'm not sure, but there are like warm clothes and ghillie suits that make you less visible and stuff. So maybe they will have different attributes. And moving on, here's a man standing in his boxers, and that kind of adds to this thoughts on the customizing of your character. So let's just hope there is a lot of customization. Not too much. I hope Rocket is aiming for the primary thing to like get a nice clean game like that works good and that is good or really goodly optimized or whatever. My English is not the best, but the customization, of course, that's a big part, and it would be fun to make your characters more personal. So moving on to the next picture, here's a nice view picture of Chernaris. So I think this might be really nice. I'm looking forward to it. It looks nice. It looks like somewhere below Cherno, maybe Kamenka over there. And to end this off, here's a picture with this guy, with the other clothes than you're used to, also adding on the customization thoughts. So that seems really nice. And now for the thing you have all waited for, the release date. So actually, uh, Rocket, he announced on his Twitter page that someone asked him when is the release date actually, when the release date actually is, because he was wondering, and he said something like will it be in mid-April, because that's almost exactly 1 year since you released the mod. And Rocket answered him that he would be on a vacation on to Mount Everest between the 1st of April to the 1st of June. And that he hoped to see the release or something like that. So that probably means that the game will be released before April, and that's really good news, because we can wait till April, I think. Yeah, I think that's all. I hope the information was useful, and have a good day. Bye.